listening to Mess.
Hey, we're back at this place again.
Well.
Yes, we're here, and I'm excited.
Yeah?
I'm really, really excited.
Oh, what you excited about?
Well, I'm back. This baby's back.
Oh, Sydnee's cousin is here.
Yes, I'm back on my mid 75. I'm not going to do hard this time because that's too much.
So what's the difference between mid and hard?
We working through it. You know what I'm saying? It's in workshop mode, so I'm not gonna work out twice a day.
I didn't realize you was working out twice a day.
Yeah, that you have. Oh, you know what? Because we do video now, we should just bring you in, Claire. Yeah, because you could talk to us.
Also, I have a lot to say about 75 Hard, so please, I'm like chomping at it.
Have you done it before?
No, but I've
Our
thought
guest
about
today.
it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, sorry. We'll do the cuts. We'll fix it in post. Yes, Marie, bring her in. Yes.
Our guest today was on The Unofficial Expert years ago.
Yeah.
As our boarding school expert, but today she's here to talk about mess. Mm-hmm. Claire, I don't even know. Is your last name Parker? Mm-hmm. It's Claire Parker, y'all.
Parker.
Good guess.
Yeah.
Well, because I was like, I feel like I've seen it before. That's got to be what it is.
She got married, so.
Oh yeah, did you change your last name?
No.
Okay. You're a business. You can't change your last name.
Yeah, I also have this crazy thing. So I have my mom's last name.
Mm-hmm.
So and like my brother has my dad's last name. Like my parents are like married and they're like both in my life, but my mom didn't change her name, and I took my mom's name, or my mom gave me her name and my brother my dad's name, and so I kind of feel like it's a point of pride.
That's
you know what I mean?
Interesting.
Some real feminist
Your
shit.
mom didn't want her son to have her last name.
I think they were like, what seems fair? Boys get boys, girls get girls. Divide it down, like keep it gender war all the way
like in
through the
terms
generations.
in terms of like continuing the family name.
Yeah.
It was going to be through him anyway.
Yeah, and I think she was like, Parker's a girl's name. Like a girl should have a last name Parker.
Y'all doing something different in that home. But you know what? It's good because if, say, for instance, your brother does anything messed up.
Yeah.
Your mother
You're not
has.
affiliated.
You're like, I don't know him.
It's
we
safer,
don't have the same last name. Yeah.
It's safer to claim the girls.
It is.
I think Zoe Saldana,
Yes.
Saldana, husband took her last name.
I would take her last name too. Who is her husband?
Yeah, exactly.
Italian guy.
Mr. Saldana.
Yeah, who?
He's
what does he do?
Italian?
Yeah.
I do think if you're marrying someone like Zoe Saldana, you have to be like upfront, just like, well, I recognize like the order here.
Yeah.
Like you can't go in there at all maintaining that you have any power.
Exactly.
I don't
She's an
know.
avatar twice.
I don't know how I feel about a Nepo husband.
It's just a house husband.
That is, yeah.
Oh,
He's a stay-at-home husband.
Right.
And they have kids, and he takes
Yeah.
care of the kids and stuff. He cooks and
Yeah,
cleans. Okay,
she
yeah.
shoots in outer space.
is true.
They can't both be working. Someone has to be there if the kid gets sick and leaves school.
Yeah, she's always blue or green
Yeah.
or something. Yeah, so she is like 24/7 working.
Is she?
She's like one of the highest earning actresses of all
She's
time.
the highest. She
Yeah.
just became the highest.
What?
So even if
Her
she's not working a
movies-
lot,
Her
she's
movies have made the most, but you got to think about it like this. It's all the Avatar movies that Guardians of the Galaxy was in.
Yeah.
That's what's really bringing it over. All Avatar. And then, what else was she in?
She's been in a lot of other.
wasn't she
Guardians
in
of the
Amelia
Galaxy.
Perez?
Yes, and that's where she got the Oscar, right?
But
Yes.
how much money did that movie make?
It doesn't matter.
It
doesn't matter.
does matter because that's not what it. The money is all the blockbusters. Avatar,
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy, which I've never seen, and the Avengers.
I mean, not gonna lie, you guys, it's a long credits history.
She stayed working. She was in Crossroads. That was the
Yeah.
first movie she was ever in Crossroads.
Center
Crossroads.
Stage, actually.
Center Stage. Was it with Britney Spears?
No,
Crossroads,
is that
yes.
Crossroads is Britney Spears.
Yes.
Center Stage is when she was a ballerina.
Yes.
is
Yes.
that Mandy Moore?
Center Stage
What are the whites?
Amanda Scholl, Susan May Pratt,
we don't
Peter
know.
Gallagher, Donna Murphy.
I think Zoe was the breakout star of Center Stage.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
And then do you know with in Crossroads, Britney Spears was in it, and then also the girl from Orange Is the New Black, and then also it was written by Shonda Rhimes.
What?
Yeah.
Claire, we glad. You know what? I'm glad that you finally made it to Mess.
What else? What else
can
can you tell us about Shonda Rhimes?
hit us all the Snapple facts of things, of movies and celebrities and things that, we usually don't really care about. So.
Listen, I got a couple. I had a Britney Spears podcast for a year, so I know a lot of Britney Spears trivia.
Okay, so let's talk. Do you think she should be? Are you happy she's out of the?
Let me say
conservatorship?
this. Okay, I'm not one to use the word ableist a lot, but I feel like the conversation around Britney Spears is the only one where I'm like, you guys, you're allowed to be mentally ill. It's okay. Like you're like
We are. Most people are.
You are allowed, but you shouldn't be allowed to shoot M.5 and be mentally ill. And
Have
be
you
a
got?
world
Let me say
famous
something.
superstar.
Have you been on Facebook? That's all that's happening over there.
I have not been on Facebook,
People's
babe.
moms and aunts, and
Literally,
uncles and
that's not my
dads.
Can I say
demo.
you're worried about her shooting in 0.5? Other people are like shooting up pizzerias. Okay, there's like way worse thing that mentally ill people are
She's
shooting.
Britney Spears. They need to give her a Finsta. She should not be posting on the Britney Spears page the way she posted on the Britney
I
Spears
hear you, but I feel like for some reason right now people are either like she has to be imprisoned and drugged into a coma, or we have to pretend that she could be president. I'm like, it's okay. Listen, we fucked her up. She was drugged out of her mind for like 20 years. She obviously was predisposed to mental illness, and then she had a crazy life, and then they put her on like some weird drip.
Plus Kevin Federline.
Yeah. Plus-
Taking all her money.
Yeah, I'm sure they've shocked
He
her a
has
couple
full
times.
custody.
Yeah.
I'm sure she.
But I think he still gets money from her because he has the kids.
They're 18. He actually came out with a book in the fall because he ran out of, and I did read it.
He ran out of money.
What? No, he did not. What is he buying? On sneakers?
He's
Tracksuits?
You know, he's
Music?
like. He's
Private
gaining and
school
losing
for
a lot of
kids.
weight, and I think that that's expensive.
Wait, what?
Getting big and getting skinny is expensive?
I don't know. That's kind of what he's up to. He's like doing The Biggest Loser, and then he's like doing it again.
I know they get a little check for that.
Sure, but you have to think travel.
Yes, this is true.
Oh, right, because he's trying to fly first class. That's where he messed
He's like,
up.
I'm Kevin Federline.
And they're like, who?
Yeah. That's true.
That's how you humble somebody. Let them say their full name and then be like, who?
Or you don't even have to say who. You just like give the face like, I don't recall.
Kevin Federline.
What's fucked up though is that we all recall. Like that is the thing that's so fucked up is that like
Yeah.
it did work. We do all like my dad knows who Kevin Federline is. You know what I mean?
And that's why I say never platform your partner. They don't need to be posted on your socials. They don't need to be friends with your friends.
No.
You don't need to be introducing them to your network. It's like, yes, you were in my life and they say hi, and then bye. What do you need to know what his favorite color is and like what he's doing on the weekends?
Well,
you don't need to know any of that.
It was because she was so famous at the time that who she was with was also famous. It's really that simple.
Because he was a dancer.
Well, because he was with her. Like, we didn't care about, like, I've never seen him.
You know, she was like,
5, 6,
surrounded
7,
by
8.
paparazzi all the time. So if you're in a car with Britney Spears, you're in the photo.
And that's why you got to put a paper bag over their face or a mask.
You keep them inside.
Yes, you have. We have to do
back entrance. I'm leaving. You come out.
Yeah, yeah.
Count to 38.
You get an
Come
Uber
out.
and I'll meet you at the venue.
Hey, babe, take the train. I'll see you there.
I will tell you that regular men do that to women as well. They're like, hey, we don't need to walk in the same place. Meet me on the side.
Regular men, like not fam. What did he just say? What did he say?
He said facts.
Did he say facts?
He said facts.
He's not
But
even
I didn't
A
wanna-
man in the room said facts.
I didn't wanna
A
accuse him.
regular man in the room said that's true.
That's
pretty
what I
much.
thought I heard. I just didn't want to say it wrong.
Yeah.
What do you mean facts? Regular men shouldn't be.
Well, he's not mic'd, but
Yeah.
I'm saying
Yeah.
we know that this is true.
Are you saying famous men or like civilian men?
Civilian
He's a
pedestrian,
regular man.
pedestrian men who have a job. He obviously is a working man, but it's men that are like, hey, I don't want to be seen with this other regular woman.
Is it because the woman is ugly, or you feel like people
You don't want her to
judge
see
you
your
for who
ID,
she
know what
is?
you're lying about? Like what? That's
Is it because
crazy.
you're married? Like what?
yeah.
How many options do you have?
This is the thing. This is the thing with men. They think that they have endless options. All of them. All of them do. All of them. Even the incels, the
Yeah.
people in the basements using their mother's Wi-Fi, they feel like they got endless options, and it's really not true.
And they do though. No,
That's
they
the
do.
thing, I agree.
Yesterday I was at a place and the hostess was like, "This guy comes in with a different woman every single week," and I know him and I've seen him with different women, and I'm
Is
like,
he rich?
No,
No,
he's
it's
not.
bad out
Is
there.
he hot?
No, he's not.
Is he tall?
He's not tall.
So what?
It's just that bad out there.
It's the
It's a
dick.
And
scarcity.
it's a different version of the same woman coming in, smiling. Hi, oh my God.
Is
I
it a
know
different
you."
woman, or is she wearing a different wig every time?
No, it's a different woman.
Let me tell you, I've got
It's a
single
different-
friends that's bad out there. I mean,
Yeah.
and then I know men and they're cleaning up. I'm like, loser men. If you wait till you're 30, you could have a model for no reason. You get on Raya, you could have any. Like
Listen,
it's just that
She
bad
ain't
out
a
there.
model
ladies.
if she ain't been on Vogue. Isn't that the song that Drake said?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think that's how it goes.
It goes different though. Yeah, it definitely is like a different.
That's the remix. That is the remix.
Those are the words for sure. I don't know about the rest.
I don't know about the cadence. I don't know about the flow of it. All right, let's get into our mess.
Yes.
Sydnee, what is your mess for the week?
Okay, so my message for the week is that obviously the jug is back because...
Can you hold the jug into your camera?
The jug is back, baby.
It
In the
looks full.
cold.
Can I see?
It
In
is.
the cold
In
you're
the
carrying
cold.
this?
Well, that's why I have this bag.
Are you wearing gloves?
No, I got to get gloves. That's one mess is that I have my bare hands out in -2 weather. But the other day I was walking and I have like, these thin pants and I felt a it was my ass cheeks shaking, jiggling in the loose pants.
Okay, brag.
Just clapping.
My
heavy,
girl doesn't have
fast,
a problem with it.
juicy.
Her ass was doing this.
Round of
Ass
applause.
so juicy it became
Let me
ice
hit
in my
that ass.
pants.
So the wind was so strong that your ass was shit? I don't
No,
understand.
it was it was me just walking, and it was like, don't drop that dun, like the butt was just a lot of meat. It's like a lot of butt meat.
And this was a cold thing?
No, it wasn't about the cold. The cold. I'm just telling you.
Is the ass new? Did you get the butt for Christmas?
No, I didn't get the butt for Christmas. It's the... You guys warned me. The Taco Bell, the McDonald's, the bacon, egg, and cheese, the Red Bull, the candy, all the trash that I was eating. Like, I'm basically Staten Island. I'm, the landfill. I'm just putting...
Oh, and all that's your ass?
I can't believe you just called my friend Staten Island.
I
That's
know.
crazy.
And that's why I have to talk to myself like that so I could get myself out of this mind frame of like, oh, yeah, I'm going to have Domino's at 3 a.m. on a Tuesday. Like, it was just, I don't know what the winter, you're supposed to be hibernating and, filling up and chilling on the couch and laying down. And I was just doing too much of that.
But does it have to be Taco Bell? It can't be like a lentil soup?
No.
You can't make no stews from
we've
scratch?
already been through this, Marie. I'm
Sitkin
obsessed. Stew? No, it's not Sitkin. I think I might get a crock pot, though. Get some chili, get some, stews, maybe like what is it? A beef bouillon? What is it called?
I don't know.
Bouillon, yeah. Bouillon?
I think that's like a block
cube.
of
that's a
that's
cube.
like a cube of
What?
flavoring.
No.
You're gonna be like a horse, just like licking
Bro,
flavor.
the MSG through the roof.
No, what is it? It's like a
I'm thinking
beef,
about just sucking salt this winter.
I get like a beef borscht.
it's like a beef stew or
I
something.
know, like it's got like mushroom and noodles in
Yes,
it.
yeah.
Beef stroganoff or something like it's like
that's
too
that's
white.
very white. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. No, so
During Black History Month?
Yeah, it's beef with.
Beef bouillon, sis?
Sorry,
But she's not right either. I'm just trying to help.
I'm
Everybody's
not
wrong.
eating it. I'm not eating. But I'm saying all I know is that I felt my actual cheeks clap, and I didn't want them to.
Well, how fast were you walking? Because maybe I need to pick up
I
my
was
pace.
not walking fast. That's what alarmed me. That it was like like I felt that it felt like I was twerking, but I wasn't.
May I ask a question?
Yes.
Were they clapping together or they were clapping your thighs?
They were clapping individually.
Oh,
But like
come on,
down or
skills.
what?
I think keep the ass, start an OnlyFans.
Yeah.
New year, new ass, new fans. We're trying to grow the pie.
Hey, I can do both. The thing is like this is also like I need to be healthier. My birthday is probably past when this comes out or whatever, and it's just like, girl, just take care of yourself. It shouldn't be this hard.
But your stomach is still flat. What
It
is
is
the problem?
not.
Stomach is flat,
It's
ass
not.
is fat.
But there's
You feel
also
like you
stuff
bragging.
inside her that could be like full of cholesterol or something.
Oh, Dr. Claire.
I'm sorry.
Are you WebMD?
I've just heard of cholesterol and I didn't mean to bring it up. It was rude.
Is it because I'm older? You think cholesterol is
I just
happening
think
'cause I'm-
that isn't that what's scary? Isn't that what's scary about junk food? Is like cholesterol and like
Can
it's not good
kids
for you.
have high cholesterol?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so Sydney, you
And you know
still
what?
a
I
kid.
actually watched a documentary about like when kids get diabetes and they get like a ring of like fat around their neck, and that is like diabetes. So,
Well, I
kids,
don't have that.
no, you don't have that. But I'm just saying,
I don't have
kids
that.
could get it. Kids have
But
had
I
it.
do know. I remember being in school, and if you have the dark around
Yes.
your neck,
That
the
means you
ring
don't have
around
a-
your
That
neck.
means you
Yes.
don't have a washcloth.
No, it's diabetes. It's a sign of diabetes. And so I
Dark
checked
neck
that.
diabetes?
Yeah.
Chart in my school, like in the nursing station, like you could go in and like if you had a fever or whatever, and they had this chart like catch diabetes quick.
Girl, how many big kids was in your graduating class?
I went to a very giant
Oh.
school, like 3,000 kids.
Well, maybe they caught it quick.
I heard giant. I thought something else.
No.
My 600-pound life.
Yeah.
3,000 kids, but it was also very diverse, so...
Yeah.
Underrepresented schools.
The thing is, the bad habits and eating poorly, it reaches all types of people. It does not discriminate. And I am some of your finest, funniest, nicest people. It's affecting. It's
Hottest,
affecting.
youngest people could
Yeah,
have
cholesterol.
cholesterol.
Hottest, youngest people. It's affecting them, and that's me. And so that's why I got to stop. You know, I remember when I was at a party one time, and this girl was checking her blood for because she has diabetes. Actually. There was they.
Oh, right.
They had.
They also can have diabetes.
Yes,
They,
it's happening
kids,
to
any skinny
yeah,
people, anyone.
Anybody who's a human being can have diabetes. They pulled out their machine, to check your blood
Blood sugar level.
and I said, "Can I try?"
What?
And so they pricked me.
Can I try?
Yeah.
Same needle?
No.
Sydnee, you want
Different-
AIDS?
No, different needle. Different needle.
In 2026?
No, it's different,
They
friend.
cured
That's
it. It's okay.
Sydney, you're not even on prep.
Oh my! I
sharing
did an ad
needles?
for that.
Girl.
I did a PSA.
And you didn't get any prep to go?
I have to,
A prep gift bag?
No, I have to sign up through a physician. You can't just get prep.
Damn, sis, you're not even prepared. Unprepared.
I'm sorry I even brought this up. Marie, what's your mess?
I just want to know what's the end of this. So your ass was clapping so hard.
My ass was
that you were like, I
clapping.
gotta drink some water.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. I was like, either I go to live on Sundays in Miami with my ass,
Yes.
or I get my ass in order and start drinking water, stop the sugar, stop the late night. I can do it. It's not a New Year's resolution. It's a new lifestyle. I just really need to lean in because you want me to live for a long time, right?
I want your butt to be fat. I want you to have a big booty so I could call you Big Booty. I just want your butt to be big.
The cadence was perfect for that.
Yeah, thank you so much. No Drake, but
I believe you could have both. I can believe you could eat so many apples and so much lentil soup that the ass stays fat.
I will say
And the blood sugar gets lowered.
I will say I touched Sydney's butt yesterday, and whoo,
It's crazy right now.
I see why she boot up. Me and my little but no man. Well, whatever. But you know what I'm saying?
Claire, are you a butt gal? You're into butt? Or
Am I
boob?
into butts?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think boobs. I feel like if I were to, I don't have boobs, so I feel like I'm more interested in those. Yeah. If I were to throw on a naked photo of someone. But
You sound very heterosexual. Just
Yeah,
the tremble in your voice. You're like, well, I don't
really like
well, I didn't know if you were like, what do you have to offer? And I was like
Oh, no, I know
nervous
you,
because
Claire.
not much.
I know what you're working with over there. You giving, Lululemon, aloe, it's just like, slender, beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful gowns. Beautiful
No,
gowns. Gorgeous gowns.
Stunning gowns. Marie, what's your mess?
Yo, I took an Adderall yesterday for the first time in years. I took an Adderall yesterday because I have all this work to do.
Yes.
And when I tell you that I'm stronger than Adderall, bitch, it didn't work. I took it, and I know that I'm supposed to be sitting in front of my computer or sitting in front of my work before it kicks in. Girl, I said, well, before it kicks in, let me put all this stuff away in my house. Before it kicks in, let me wash these dishes. I kept doing other stuff.
You don't think that's the Adderall?
That's how I move on a regular basis. And then I was like, all right, I opened up the slides that I'm trying to work on. Bitch, I went live on Instagram.
I saw that.
I was live on
saw
IG for, I don't know, half an hour.
I said, man, it's 2020 again. What's going on?
I'm telling stories. I told them that I had taken an Adderall, and they were like, the way I kept deviating from the story, they were like, yo, that ADHD is kicking your ass.
Kicking your ass.
Kicking your ass.
I was like, no. What it is, you might need a higher dosage, or for real, whatever you're working on, you have to just lean into that. You cannot do the washing the dishes. You got to make a list.
Girl, I didn't even finish washing the dishes. They still in the sink.
More
I woke
Adderall.
up-
You need twice as much Adderall.
I woke up this morning and I was like, damn, they're still here.
But you got to connect with all those followers online.
I did. 100 and something people did tune in
Okay.
to hear me tell a story about my weekend. And then I FaceTimed, Coochie Reaper in London. And
Yes, she has a man named Coochie Reaper.
his name
He's
is...
back on the market.
Listen, let me tell you something. The Adderall had me focused. had me focused on how fine he was looking yesterday. I was like, oh my God.
Listen, she was focused on everything except being focused.
This isn't an Instagram handle. That
No,
was
no, no,
okay.
no,
I thought this was a man that popped up on your Instagram live, and I was like, beware of him. Don't let the Adderall tell you he's cute. He will kill you.
Since I'm quite aware of him.
Yes. He is the coochie reaper.
He's this
for
guy.
real.
Okay.
For real.
He's reaped your. Okay. Got it.
He's ripped your. Listen,
Hey.
My pastor watches this podcast.
Yes.
I'm trying to be respectful.
Yeah. No, just this guy, this man in London. But people were talking about him in the chat, in the live yesterday. So I did that, and then I was trying to get to the gym from like 8 a.m. in the morning before the Adderall. I didn't get to the gym till 5 p.m.
You got there though.
I did. Thank you.
75 medium.
Well, I'm
Claire,
doing.
you are an enabler. Look, girl, I know you be lifting up your friends every time they're doing something messy and toxic. I see. You're alive.
I'm sorry. In what world is getting to the gym before the end of the day messy and toxic? That sounds to me like you got there.
I was one of the last people to leave the gym. Though. They were like, "Hey, the gym is closing in 20 minutes." I had my laptop in my bag. I thought I was gonna get work done at the gym. No. I went home. Laptop never got opened back up again. So it is what it is.
Listen, I gave up on getting Adderall when I heard it was hard to get Adderall. I just went, well, then it's not for me. I go, if I need an Adderall to get an Adderall, I'm out. I'll just get done what I can. I'll get done whatever the Lord believed I was meant to get done with this brain he gave me.
But I feel like I'm just like talking to you. I feel like you get a lot of work done. I mean, your whole podcast is about reading books, so you have to be getting a lot of work
definitely
done.
at least reading a book,
Yeah.
and so that was something, which is funny because to me I was like, oh well, it's just a book, but then sometimes I'm like, oh, I guess a lot of podcasts aren't reading a book. So.
No.
Not sponsored by books. Haven't seen the book.
We watching the movies.
Yeah.
Baby. We watching the TV show of the book.
I get that. Listen, oh my God, can I do my mess from a long time ago? I already told Marie, but when I was on Unofficial Expert as the boarding school expert, I talked about an orgy that happened in my high school when I was a freshman.
You did, in a lot of detail, baby. I was like,
okay, exactly. What the fuck was wrong with me? I was such an
girl.
She was naming names, and the people heard her say.
I ran into people on the street, and they go, "You talked about me on that podcast," and I went, "Oh no."
Well, which people approached you? Say their names now.
No.
I will say it was a learning curve for me because I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with me, Claire?" And it's something that sat with me, and I said, "You have to learn from this because those people, you're allowed to have an orgy without being shamed by Claire Parker."
Were you shaming them? I thought you were just saying what was going on.
Some of them I was teasing, but some of them I was.
I don't think that's something that we do here on the pod.
Off the record, which ones?
Who said?
Well, off the record, who was you teasing?
See, now you learn it. But the thing is, we had just started the pod. We were very brand new. So you were like, who listened to this?
Well, I just started comedy. Yeah. I had no concept that anybody I'd ever know would click a link I'd post.
Well, that's the thing.
It turns out when you start a podcast, that's the only people listening. It's people who want to hear if you're talking about them.
That's the thing. I remember one of the very first podcasts I ever did, I was like, no one's ever going to hear this. I'm not even going to listen to this. The person I was talking to,
of course,
best friend listened to it, shared it with him. I said, whoo!
Yeah. That's the only people at the beginning who are listening are the exact people who might be talked about. And when it turns out they're right, then you're like, one, I feel bad I talked about you, and two, I'm humiliated that you know that I think you're worth talking about.
And three,
you know what I mean?
That's what it really is.
Because I got caught one time. I had a girl text me, a comedian, say, hey, a lot of people I've talked to say that you walk around and open conversations by talking shit about me. And I was like, first of all, no one's ever shut that conversation down. I use it because it's a really good opener and everyone agrees with me. Okay. That you suck. So I don't know who's telling you.
I've never heard this, but I really want to know.
I was like, I don't know who's telling you this, but guaranteed if I opened that conversation with them, they were talking shit back. But I was more than anything, I have to shut this down because I'm so embarrassed that you're my opener. I'm a fucking comedian. I'm a conversationalist professionally. I can't think of a second thing. She can't be interesting to me.
We're just trying to grab the attention at the start of the convo.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to say, what do we have in common? I bet we hate this girl. And I'm sorry, I was always right. I used it because it worked.
Damn, now I need to know who this gal is. I mean, after this, girl, we're going to have a lot of things to cross notes. Mm-hmm. Okay, so wait. So you talked about the orgy, and then they saw you and they were like, yo, you mentioned my name. And then were they like, well, you missed some things. You didn't even tell the story.
It was a guy who wasn't even the orgy. I think you guys asked me to were there black people at my school? And so I just started naming some.
Wow. We got to get Z-Way on the phone right now.
Wait a minute.
Were there black people at your school? And you were like, yes. Yeah. Tom, Jeff.
Oh my God.
JJ,
Yo, was
Matthew?
This in 2016? This had to be a long time ago.
Yeah. Well, I started 2014. It had to be 2014, 2015, 2016, in that area.
Damn.
I didn't know any. Listen, I've learned. That was like a wake-up call to me.
Okay, but wait. You know what? Scratch that. No, it shouldn't be a wake-up call. First of all, right, if you know somebody is an entertainer or a comedian or like a writer or whatever, if we've had some kind of experience together or I know this experience, I think I'm allowed to tell my perspective of the experience. I got to run it by you.
I met you when you were black. It was true. You were at my high school.
I think we're allowed to share it if it's funny. Just make sure it's funny.
Yeah.
If it's not funny and you talking about me and you're a comedian, you don't need to be talking about me. That's how I feel about it. Mm-hmm. Are we laughing? Great. Are we not laughing? Hey, you suck. Keep my name out of it.
Hey,
That's how I feel.
Listen, if you want all funny experiences, then you better make sure every experience is funny. Because sometimes I've had situations with people, I'm like, my side of it was no ha-ha, he-he's. Mm-hmm. You actually did me dirty or you were not nice.
But Claire wasn't at the orgy. She was talking about it.
That's so true.
See,
it wasn't my
writing
story
for you. But so you weren't even in the room? You weren't like even
No, but
runner-up
it got
to the-
busted by the school. So it was like a big deal. We had to have like a sit-down meeting
How
about
many people were in the orgy? Just refresh my memory.
I want to say 6 or 7.
Yeah, that's an orgy for sure. Yeah, that's
Sound like a
definitely
good
an orgy.
time.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know
Well,
I
you
wasn't
weren't there.
No.
And so next time you want to do boots on the ground journalism, you're going to have to be in the room, sis.
And that's what-
You
You
got
gotta-
your ass
yeah.
in the room.
I believe I started saying I had learned a lesson. And then you
We said, girl,
Put
the orgy on your vision board.
Yeah.
First of all, the world
2026.
is the world is ending, right? And so I think it's whatever, whenever, whoever, whatever. Like, why are we holding back? Everybody has a podcast now. Mm-hmm. I mean, if you're scared that somebody's going to mention something to you, you might need to hit them up and repair some things.
I had somebody do that to me one time.
What'd they say?
I had a girl hit me up, and I couldn't figure out why she'd be calling me. We had been kind of friends in the comedy world, and then we stopped being friends over something. She called me out of nowhere, and I never called her back. But then I found out she was calling me because she was doing a late night set. She was worried she was gonna get so famous that she needed to tie up loose ends, and I was like, a late night set.
Is she famous now?
No.
Has anyone ever gotten famous from but one late night set?
Damn, Claire, you messy as hell. Yo, after this, I'm gonna be like, yo, I got at least 4 people I need to know.
I think white men in the 90s have gotten famous from
Not
late
since
night sets.
Seinfeld.
That's it, yeah.
Let me tell you, this was, now I'll give it away, but this was right at the beginning of COVID. So everybody was like, the world's ending. We don't give a fuck about your 4 minutes on Kimmel.
Yeah.
LOL.
You said Kimmel too, so you were like, it's not even Jimmy Fallon, baby. It's Kimmel.
Not the Tonight Show?
Wow.
The Late Late Show on the Craig whatever.
Yes, the Craig one. That's
Claire,
funny.
I love this. Okay, so that's not your...
don't have a-
My real mess is my face.
Yeah, girl, you got a chemical peel?
Worse. I got laser with PRF.
What's that?
So they took my blood. They centrifuged it to turn it
yes,
into a gel.
I think I want to do that. You could put it underneath your eyes, right?
That's where I put it, and I put it in my smile lines. And then they also did this funny. So then I got Fraxel, or I got some kind. It was like ECO2. I got some kind of laser that stung. And then when all of they come at you with knives and needles, and then they take handfuls of your blood gel and they just smashed it back on my face to try to put it back in there.
Claire, you know you had to do this pod, right?
For the people who aren't watching, the episode of Sex and the City where Samantha got the peel
yes.
and had to wear the beekeeper uniform, it's like that, but not all the way like that.
It's not all about. Listen, I said this is a video pod. Are you guys not going for views? People love this shit. They love to see the stages of healing. This could be a 1 million hit TikTok, but I said I'll bring my fucked up face to Sydnee and Marie's. I also said this: when am I gonna come looking my best up against you gals? Might as well take the
Thank you so
morning,
much.
work on myself, and show up and be kind of freak showy on the podcast.
When did you do this to your face?
Noon,
So you did it today. You didn't do it yesterday?
4 blocks from me.
You said I'm not rescheduling. I can do both.
I scheduled. I said perfect. I'll be in Midtown.
Sydney, you're not even wearing sunglasses?
Nothing.
You just, wow.
I mean, please,
you
my
want my
eyes are the only
glasses,
thing
man?
that look good. I'm honest. I'm real. I'm
you're-
sure if they were hearing this, they'd be like, "What does her face look like?" And now they'll know.
And honestly,
clear.
it doesn't
It's
look.
clear.
It doesn't look bad.
It doesn't look as bad as I was. Yeah, I like it because it's cold outside, so it's kind of icing it and keeping it from swelling.
mask.
Now,
Yeah.
why did you do all this?
Well, I don't know. I'm trying to I'm on video all the time. I'm trying to keep it a little bit tight. I've never done Botox or I'm trying to like,
Right.
you know.
I want to get Botox.
So they inject your blood in your smile lines?
and that's supposed to fill
Should
it
we do
up
that?
like collagen.
Yeah, and then it kind of dissipates after a few weeks, but it's supposed to leave behind these super like your blood is like maxed out with all of the the PRF. It's platelet rich something, and the platelets are like the part of your blood that like really boosts stuff.
Now,
so
does-
it's supposed to like enhance the
Does
blood.
that work if you have sickle cell? Like,
Yeah,
where
that
is
was
it?
gonna ask that question. Damn,
What were you gonna
sis,
ask
we
that?
really-
You black as hell.
I was like, what
See, you are too black for the
I know,
podcast.
you're the blackest. Yeah, do you have to be like super healthy?
I don't think you have to be healthy
But that's weird because why?
because it's just like more whatever blood you already have. It like emphasizes the blood you got, so you have to figure whatever blood you have, blood plus.
Now, blood plus. Write that down. Blood plus.
Yeah, that might be the title of the episode. Blood
So
plus.
how much does something like this go for? Like, what's the price?
I feel like you could go. It's different all over.
How much does it cost though?
This was $5,500,
What?
but it'll all.
Hey, I'm sorry, Claire. If you
Claire,
spending that much money,
I
you
heard
better walk out
55.
looking like Giselle Bouchon.
But it's all free.
Bouchon.
But it's the insurance covers it.
Oh, right.
That's if. That's a big ass if.
If they did it last year, they'll do it this year.
$5,500.
It's everybody at his office. They know this. Like you can do it because it's for skin cancer.
Can you send us a before and after?
Yeah, can
like
you?
what your face
Why?
looked like before
Why?
you
So you
did
can get up here and go, look how much money Claire spends to look ugly. That's what you guys want to do to me.
I never said you was
I don't
girl.
think
I
they're
never said you
ugly.
was a girl. I thought you had more confidence than that. Nobody ever
Girl,
said
after
that.
spending $5,500, you better be confident that you look good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look better. I'm just trying to look better.
Okay.
Yeah, aren't we all?
No, so I'll send you before
of
and
us.
Sydney's
afters.
drinking water now.
Come on, baby. Like, look at me. I'm trying to do my best. It's hard out here,
We're
okay?
all trying to look better. But damn, I thought maybe you had a Groupon code or something.
No,
This is
you can't do stuff like that
crazy.
on Groupon.
That's the thing.
The
is-
girls have to stop. You got to stop cutting corners and, a discount. Listen, your face, that is like your calling card. That like people are going to see that
Send me
first.
the link to this place so I can see.
Yeah,
if
but
they
I mean,
can
I
give
feel like
me a-
there's all places all over the city that'll do it for like a range.
Now, can I pay for this with Medicaid?
You'll have to check with your.
I can't, girl.
That part where you said meta, that I'm going to feel like that is not in that wheelhouse. It does not pair well.
I want to see if
at
I can
all.
get an influencer discount.
Claire, I just want to say this before we even go further. You run your mouth.
I'm trying to learn not to go on and on.
No,
But
girl.
wait.
You should learn that after you leave here.
Yes.
Today, go on and on.
But why are you suspicious?
Just because you remember in 2016 when Facebook said that video was the future of everything, and then all those newsrooms fired all of their writers and hired entire video teams, and then they came out and said all the data they based that on was made up, and then all these video teams got laid off, and it was just like tons of people were laid off because Facebook lied.
Why are you listening to Facebook? You
Yeah.
said what year was this? 2020?
2016.
That was the time to be listening.
That was the time to be listening to Facebook.
Yeah.
You're right.
But then I think TikTok did that to me too. They brought me into a meeting, like it was a big meeting, and they were like, TikTok's going long form. All anybody wants to watch is like 20-minute videos on TikTok.
Now that's a lot.
And they had the data, and this
That's
was in 2021, and they had all this data, and the data was like, more time is spent on longer videos.
Yeah, I think they're talking about Risa Tisa. She was
Yeah.
doing those 10-minute videos. Those are the only videos we watched. And I watched them at double speed.
Yeah.
But also, I'm like, of
And
course, people.
I never want to do that again.
And
that's
I
the-
skipped a bunch.
Yeah, but that's also just like, if a video is longer, more time spent watching it.
But also, this is the thing about video now. People are watching movies while they're on their phones.
Yeah.
So they're dumbing down the movies.
Yes.
I've seen that.
That's what Matt Damon was saying. So he said it. He said they got to reiterate the plot like at least 4 times in the movie.
Like Emily in Paris, they're like, well, no one's watching this, right?
Well, I'm not. Are you watching it?
No. But if
I
I,
watched
were,
it. Actually,
And did
I
you
was
have your
like,
phone in
the
it?
first season, I was like, this is not bad.
they're on season like, she's not even in
Actually,
Paris
it was a-
anymore.
It was a feel-good show
She's not
for
in
me.
Paris no
She's
more?
not even in Paris anymore.
Where's she at?
Well, I mean, they're on like the 5th season.
Yeah, she's in Rome.
They're in the 5th season. She shouldn't be in Paris anymore.
She graduated.
She has money. Travel, girl. There's other places to go.
So are you still watching Emily in Paris?
No. But in the beginning, I was like, this is cute.
I
And
do
then the second season, I was like, okay. She was with the hot black guy. I was like, all right.
Oh.
He's back. Now he's dating
Interracial
someone
couples.
else. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I was like, yeah, this is kind of cute. And then after like everybody kept dragging it, I was like, now I got to understand why I'm into this show. And it was because I wanted to escape. I
Yeah.
wanted something that was like just foolish and unrealistic. And
Sydney,
just-
you do love a foolish,
I do.
interesting show.
I do because Literally, when I pick up my phone, every time I pick it up, either I get a really funny thing from the group chat, but for the most part, we're just getting bad news constantly telling us the world is in it. We about to die. Oh, don't save your money. We about to die.
Sydnee,
Everything.
you know you can turn those alerts off.
Oh, no. It's not even the alerts anymore. I took that app off.
Yeah.
I'm not on that app anymore. It's the Instagram. It's the TikTok.
Like
it's
any news is bad news.
Any news. Anything that's I get emails for it. They're letting us know. Oh, all that money you think you're going to have when you're 65, where is it going to be?
Girl, who's emailing you? The New York Times? You can turn that off.
I give my, I don't know if this is mess for y'all, but sometimes you just give your email because you want to get that 10%.
Sometimes I give it just because I want to get free Wi-Fi. Like I'm at a cafe and now I'm on
I have 2 email addresses. One of them is just for spam.
That's really smart.
That's at Yahoo.
She's been your friend all these years. That's a good idea.
Well, because, and if you ever hold Sydnee's phone in your hand, she's getting notifications all day.
Like my mom.
Google alerts, news, text messages because people love her. Like,
wow.
Shit, you need to put everything on D&D.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't want to watch something that's like feels so realistic to life because I'm like, I'll just be out in the world and talk to the people I know. That's what's already going on.
Let's talk about the 3 shows that Sydnee was obsessed with that she made me watch. That I was like, huh? You on Netflix?
And it's a hit. It's a hit.
It was a hit.
hit.
We watched the first season together, and
You don't like the murder or what?
I was like, why is she taking her clothes off on the first floor apartment with her blinds open? And he's behind a tree like this.
Well, sometimes if it's light outside and it's dark in the apartment, you know what I mean?
You're not seeing it.
Yeah, it's really only
It was
like
nighttime. It would be nighttime, and she's
Well,
on
some
the
girls are
first floor.
exhibitionists and they want to.
I do.
They don't think they're gonna get murdered.
Listen.
I barely have shades.
Yeah.
But you're on the
7th floor, penthouse.
I'm on the 2nd floor, butt naked, just grateful for the tree that I have in front of my building. But, she was on the ground floor. You garden level.
So you didn't watch You?
Of course, I watched you.
Okay.
All
you
the
watched
seasons?
I think I watched up until the most. I got sick. I said it's too much murder. Actually, I said he has to get caught. It's preposterous.
Yeah.
It's too much murder, but somehow Law and Order SVU is still on the air. There's so much
Yeah, but
murder
you know what?
and
Because
sexual abuse.
They're also giving us order. They're giving us law
It's not the
and
same
order.
guy. Yeah, it's not the same guy murdering every episode, right? If we were 22 years into one dude doing a murder a week, you'd say, well, somebody's got to catch him, or
That's
he's
true.
got to get a cold or
Well,
something.
that's Dexter. Dexter was murdering for multiple seasons.
So I never saw Dexter, but that exactly.
and it was a
Yeah.
good show. Very good show.
It was good, and then I think it jumped the shark. But yeah, Dexter, and people were suspicious of him at the police department that he worked at. Yeah. So Sydnee, you, Emily in Paris, and Industry.
Oh my. Okay, so I'm about to start. I'm having a really hard time with the accents.
Why?
I don't really understand British people.
Girl, you better cut the subtitles on.
Yeah.
In it.
It's hard. They're talking about finance in British accents. I'm like, it's like 2 languages you have to master.
No.
But I'm excited because I actually think we're gonna.
So you never watched it at all?
I've watched 2 episodes and I'm about to binge it.
Binging is good, but I just want to let you know,
Listen.
any of this like finance, banking stuff, you don't need to know that.
Yeah, just push through.
That stuff is background.
Yeah.
Just know all these people are fucked up. They're in banking.
Mm-hmm.
People who are working with money and other people's money, you think they're good people?
No.
I don't want to work with somebody else's money.
If he's wearing a
I want to take
Patagonia-
your money, if anything.
If he's wearing a Patagonia vest, he's a bad person.
Yeah. It's not. It's okay. And then it's. I feel like the show for me is about what makes people so upset is like women being bad. It's like all these characters are unbearable. Yeah, that's why we're watching. You want to see a goody two shoes? That bitch is not getting dick down.
No.
She ain't got no friends.
She's not
She
in finance.
You don't think goody two shoes get dick? You don't think they slide in their glasses?
Can I say
up
they
and
don't get
sit
dick
on
at
it?
work? They're not getting dick at finance.
Okay, they're not getting dick at not finance dick.
Yeah, well, not like at work finance dick.
I wish there was more lesbian stuff going on in there. There's a lot of sexual tension. So, but whatever. I think that people need to get in with this. It's like if I was to watch a show about all evil people, this is the show.
Okay.
It's all the lesser of evil, and also are you a bad person being bad, or you are a good person doing bad things?
I mean, it's a lot of people doing evil on shows. Succession is about a bunch of evil rich people trying to betray their families, isn't
Severance,
it?
yeah.
Mad Men is about evil. I don't even know what Mad Men is about. Evil
Housewives.
white men in the 60s.
Yeah.
It's all evil. That we were talking about to that man about Succession industry last night. He tried to watch it at work, and he said, "This is porn. They just having sex." He said, I'm gonna get fired. I can't watch this at work.
I agree with
I
him.
don't remember how much sex there was in the first season.
How you feel about it?
I would say it's probably not a good show to watch at work, yeah.
Right.
Like, she is, like, getting eaten out. Like, I feel like there's, like, raw dick out there.
Yes. More women need to be getting eaten out on camera.
And I agree, but maybe not.
I'm talking about in it. That's why I love the show.
And I get that, but I understand, but maybe it might not be appropriate for work.
It might be too much.
Right.
Okay.
Like, at home.
He did send me a picture of Harper wearing a strap. I said, I don't remember that.
Oh, you just gave it away, friend.
Girl, she's literally giving it away.
Oh, that's episode 1, though, right?
Episode 1.
Yeah.
Season 1.
Yeah.
How did I give that away, bitch?
I will say you've had 4 years. Even I've seen that part.
It came out in 2020.
No, she's wearing the strap right now. This is
Okay, so now you're giving it away.
Okay, right. So that's you, babe. That's
spoiler alert. It's nothing being
He
spoiler.
was like, this is porn. I was like, she has a job. Don't you see her at work? And he was like,
You think porn stars don't have jobs? They're real estate agents. They're nurses.
I'm saying on
they're
industry.
fixing washer machines.
Yes.
I'm saying
Not but they're trying.
On industry, she had to go to work. What are you talking about? But I don't know. Anyway, Claire, what is the mess that you actually wanted to talk to us about today?
Oh, it was my face.
No.
Oh, what was the mess? Oh my God, not my mess. My face. I'm like back to my face.
Yeah.
Brooklyn Beckham and Victoria Beckham.
Let's get into it.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know who the Beckhams are?
Yeah.
Should I let you?
Zigga zig
Exactly. I didn't know if I wanted for your
Victoria-
audience.
He bend him like Beckham.
The
soccer
dad.
player.
The dad, yeah.
David Beckham.
Exactly. So David Beckham was the captain of the England soccer team, and then Posh obviously was in Spice Girls 20 years ago, and now
Legend, yes.
has worked her little tail off to have a respected clothing line, Victoria Beckham.
Mm-hmm.
So they have 4 kids. It's like Brooklyn's the oldest, and then Cruz, Romeo, and they have a little girl named Harper.
I will say, for as attractive as the parents are,
Yes, I agree.
only like 1.5 of the kids is cute.
You kind of are like, it's interesting it got lost.
No.
Yeah.
There's an equation. There's an equation that it's like there's a certain amount of like hot
Yeah.
that you can be, and you pair with another 2 super hot people. It
gonna be
might be a
ugly,
little.
baby.
It might be a little uggo. You know what I'm saying?
You need a medium
You
ugly
need a-
parent
you need
for the
a
kid to be
medium.
cute.
And you know, I always look at someone like, I say Jessica Alba, whose beauty is from being absolutely perfectly symmetrical. You mix that with anything, and you're gonna lose whatever the perfect, like she has like a perfectly symmetrical face.
Oh, Jessica Alba's not a person that I think about at all.
Yeah, but that's because it's almost so boring it's symmetrical. You know what I mean? But she went
Yeah.
on to become a billionaire. She had like,
Yeah, she has like
the
a-
Honest company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
it's
she
really
didn't have to
good.
be thought about anymore. But
I mean, after she did Honey, it was like, girl, you have to leave.
No, what? Honey Daniels?
Yeah, girl.
you didn't like her?
Honey, you know, I work down at the center. Girl.
Senna.
At the center.
At the
Girl,
Senna. Come
please.
on. Look, first of all, Honey Daniels we are all a little bit of Honey
Is that
Daniels.
what her name was? Honey Daniels?
Honey Daniels.
I heard recently that part was written for Aaliyah.
Oh, I did hear that. R.I.P.
Yeah.
baby girl.
Anyway.
Back to the Beckhams.
Yes. Mhm.
They have this oldest son in Brooklyn. In 2022, he got married to Nicola Peltz. Nicola Peltz is the young, hot daughter of a very old billionaire. And I feel like it's important to know that her dad's old, because I feel like they have like a grandpa-granddaughter relationship and not like a father-daughter relationship.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you know how like a grandpa-grandma they're just like impressed with whatever.
But I also feel like, age aside, if the parent is really, really rich, it's always a weird relationship with the kids.
Always a weird one, but I feel like specifically in comparison to like, because like the Beckhams are rich too.
Right.
And I think they have expectations of their kids, right? Because they were like working class and they like made it big and they worked
Victoria
really
Beckham
hard.
was not working class.
Yeah, I'm like, when
she
was
took
they
a
working?
Rolls
Yeah.
Royce to work.
I know, we all saw that clip.
Yes, yeah.
Remember she tried to say she was working class in the documentary?
Yeah,
and,
there was-
and he
yeah.
came back in with his coffee mug
He
like,
said, "Girl, why you
what
out here
kind of
lying
car
to
were
these
you getting
people?"
dropped off in every day? And
Yeah.
she was like, a Rolls
I do
Royce.
think that was like, you know, maybe there wasn't money for the rest of stuff because the dad, you know, like dads don't spend money unreasonably.
Girl.
Speaking of dads, Claire, when we met you, you were like, yeah, my dad has money. He's going to come to our show. He's going to pay for drinks.
I don't think okay, but pay for drinks.
Yeah.
I mean, at the time, nobody's dads was pulling up to the show. It's not an open mic show, but it was like our beginner.
Yeah, it was my like first ever bar show. Yeah,
and he, put his card down. He's like, yeah, y'all get whatever
Wait,
y'all
they were
want.
very proud of me.
Yes, yes, we was hanging out with her dad and everything.
Everything that we talking about, I'm like, was I there?
Yes, you were, Marie. He loved us.
Yeah.
Claire's dad.
I'm surprised your dad's not. What happened to those two?
I think
girls.
I think he listened to the. I think he listened to the
What
unexpected.
happened to those two articulate
girls? Yes, they come from good homes, right?
Wait, what's the language? Two defined, well-defined.
Well-defined girls.
Well-defined.
Yep.
Okay, so how do we get there?
I think
I was talking about billionaires, and you guys were like, "Your dad once spends $50, right?"
No.
What do you think a couple drinks cost?
I mean, more than $50.
Not back in the day. Not back in
back in the
2014.
day, yeah.
You could go to Williamsburg at a happy hour.
I went to Soho House last year.
Okay, we were not at Soho House. We were at like a bar that got shut down. Yeah.
One drink cost $28.
Yeah, that's
That bar
different.
did get shut down.
Yeah, damn.
Okay, so
That bar had like a half pipe in it. Do you remember?
Yes, I do remember.
I don't remember anything y'all talking about. I don't think I was
Marie,
there.
were you even there?
Is there a pill for this? To make me remember? Like a limitless memory pill? I would take
Continue,
it.
Claire. Continue.
Anyway, so basically, ever since he started dating Nicola Peltz, which they like met at a Halloween party, Leo DiCaprio's Halloween party, actually.
I didn't even know Leo was having Halloween parties.
Well, I guess you weren't invited. Me neither.
We were too old.
I know Heidi Klum. Yeah, we're literally too
You were
old.
too old.
Well, come on.
there we go.
You know Leo like him young.
Yes, 18
I will say,
at least.
these people were like 1923.
Yeah,
Of course.
I know.
So very young.
Right.
They met there. They like got engaged the next summer. 2 years later, they get married. And there was right out the gate, there was all this like gossip that there was beef because Victoria Beckham was supposed to make the wedding dress. She ended up wearing Valentino. Oh. People kind of asked her about it later, and she goes, "Oh, you know, it didn't end up working out, but don't worry. Like I had a year to work with Valentino, so it was all good." And people were kind of like, "Okay, who pulled the plug? Like why?"
So Victoria was supposed to make the dress. She probably made something real ugly.
Well, that's the question. Like who pulled that
She
on
made
him?
something like a turtleneck, billowy sleeve, and she was like, "I want to show my side boob." That's what I
Exactly.
think.
So
That's
she
my
was
feeling.
like, the atelier couldn't make it. And we're like, why wouldn't an atelier be able to make a dress? They had an extra year. Anyway, so that happened. Then there was all this like gossip came out that Mark Anthony gifted the couple a song at the wedding, but before he sang it,
Wait, out of all the people to gift a song, Mark Anthony?
because he's friends with the Beckhams.
Yeah, but the Beckhams have other famous
there's
singer
not
friends.
Mark Anthony. I'm sorry.
Not
That.
too much on Mark Anthony.
All right,
we got a
all right, my
Puerto
bad.
Rican in
Yeah,
the building.
my bad.
Too much
Okay.
on Mike King, Mark
Yeah,
Anthony,
you're right.
They're not even Spanish.
Finish. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like,
Yeah,
They're
not-
fully like steak and potatoes,
But
blood
that's like,
sausage
John
beige.
Legend singing at people's weddings too. I feel like it's like the same type
But
of
John
no, it's
Legend,
not.
but
Don't
John
you do that.
Legend is showing
I'm
up.
ready to go right now.
John Legend is showing up in a white suit with a
Yeah.
white piano. Mark Anthony is showing up with a "I need to know." Like, what?
He's got a little sweaty curl in the front, slick back.
You know what? We'll hit him up for your
Yeah,
wedding. How about
he
that?
looks like he needs sleep.
My mom will cry.
She said, "Not too much on Mark Anthony. I gotta go."
Sorry, sidebar.
Okay, so Mark
Finish.
So
Anthony-
anyway, Mark Anthony goes, Brooklyn Beckham, come up. I want to sing a song, and I want to invite up the most beautiful woman in the whole room, Victoria Beckham. So the rumor was that this was so upsetting to Nicola that she like ran out of the room, and nobody comforted her except for her stylist and her makeup artist.
Well, the makeup artist had to be there. She's crying. The makeup artist had to be there to be like. "Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo."
Also, it's like, it's Victoria Beckham. Like
She is the most beautiful woman in the room.
She is beautiful.
Do we want to lie on a wedding?
No.
But now, so he sang the mother-son dance.
So this is the gossip that's coming out. They were all on damage control, like, no, we love each other. It was such a great wedding. They're saying good things. They keep showing up at each other's events. Nicola Peltz is wearing Victoria Beckham to her like premiere. Like it seems like it's going okay, but people can tell that there's weird things simmering.
Sure.
It all comes down. So last May was David Beckham's 50th birthday party. He had a
Just 50.
See, do you see why I have to go
Just
get the
50?
Fraxel? Do you see why I have to get Fraxel and do what I can?
Just
$50 at $500,
You
50.
think he looks way older, or you feel like he should
I'm
be?
just
like
as
she
long
said
as I know, I feel like he's older than 50.
But to be fair,
He's in the sun a lot. He's playing soccer.
a lot of professional athletes pop at like 17, 18.
Okay.
So he had. We
They
would
had,
have
yeah,
known him for
they
a
got
while.
married at like 22. So like they have been in the public eye for 30 years now. When you think of it that way.
And no offense, the British, y'all know how y'all age. You know, it's a little, you know.
And
Like
again,
a
he's
brown
playing soccer.
paper bag. A beige paper bag. Okay.
Yes, okay.
He's playing soccer in the sun.
Yeah, and that's middle of the day, 90 minutes.
But there's no sun in London.
Yeah, but that's what actually it goes through the clouds and it That's when you get the most burnt on a cloudy day.
And this is before people were wearing sunblock every day.
He worked in LA. He was in LA for a bit.
And he was probably like going to get like tan,
They're vacationing. Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he turned 50. He had a week of celebrations in LA and London and Miami.
Oh.
Brooklyn, Nicola were at none of them. They did not do any Instagram posts. Apparently, he did this boys trip for his 50th with his other two kids. Brooklyn wasn't there. People are like noticing that Brooklyn's absence. 1 week later on Instagram, Brooklyn posts a 1-year anniversary for Nicola's Nona. He's like, I missed you. She's been dead for a year.
Oh.
I just feel like a 1-year anniversary post for somebody else's dead grandma when you didn't even acknowledge your own dad. You're like, okay, so clearly there's beef.
Well, I mean, the dad is alive. It's like you've been alive for 50 years. Yeah, Nona died.
Yeah, but you don't really know somebody else's.
Nona
It's not
died at
his
98.
Nona.
Yo, but some people's nonas, some people grandmas, you have a connection.
Yeah.
You just know, like, either it's the cooking or it's the whispering or it's
Sydnee,
the...
I hear you, but he has a stronger connection with his dad.
Maybe not.
He don't know that lady.
I'm sure he spent many times with Nona.
At least a dozen.
They had been married. They got married what year?
This was like the year before.
Right. And they had been engaged for like 2 years before that. He knew that lady for like 4
And it was
minutes.
COVID, so if you're hanging out with the Nona, it was kind of irresponsible.
Exactly.
And they are irresponsible, so I believe that.
This is true.
No mask and all. Taking shots.
This is true.
Throw it back.
So then, in August of 2025, they renew their vows after 3 years at her parents' house and say this was like the wedding of our dreams. Her family's there, his family's not.
Who sings the songs?
Not Mark
We don't
Anthony.
even find out.
Yeah.
We don't even find out. I don't even know that
Spice.
they had music. They were so traumatized.
I bet he had no idea.
Ice Spice is doing the SpongeBob song. I don't even know how it goes.
The Six Spice Girl, Ice Spice.
Oh yeah, Scary Spice.
Spice, salt in the
Spice.
wound.
Yeah.
So then in like November, actually David Beckham became a knight. He was knighted by the Queen or by the King or whoever.
Sir David Beckham.
He doesn't show up to that either. The very next day, they fly to London to do a Moncler ad.
Well, that's money. Oh, I know Montclair hit him off with.
Yeah,
Made her
but
But
If you're in
it's
town
the next
anyway,
day.
you go say hi to your dad.
He might have been prepping. Montclair, they probably had a lot of words on the paper. He's not an
Girl,
actor.
There's no words. It's an ad. They're literally
It's a
just taking
print
pictures in a
ad.
big coat.
It's a print ad. He doesn't even need hair and makeup.
Girl, and he's a mantle. He
There
had
was no script?
He had his hood up.
For a photo?
He had his hood up. He's like,
They're in a coat. He doesn't even have to work out.
listen, we need to make sure we put the Montclair ad in the dump.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully it comes out in time.
Okay.
Oh, this was
It's already out.
It's wintertime. I'm sure it's out. They've had to
Okay.
sell coats by now.
Okay.
Anyway, so things like really come to a heat. In December, people noticed that Posh and David Beckham have unfollowed Brooklyn on Instagram. People make a big stir about it. One of the other sons posts to his Instagram. He goes, "My parents would never unfollow their own son. We've all been blocked."
We've all been blocked.
He
All
had-
the kids are blocked?
Yeah, Brooklyn had blocked everyone in his family. Oh. Which made it look like they had unfollowed him.
And that does happen. When you block somebody, you guys are unfollowed. Yeah.
So then it comes out, he obviously told the press, it comes out that in August, he had sent his parents a cease and desist and said, you may only contact me via our lawyers and you may not contact me in public. And his mom apparently in December had liked one of his Instagram reels where he was cooking a turkey, only had 17,000 views. I said, you needed the help.
So because she liked his posts, he blocked them?
Yeah, he said, you won't listen to me. I've insisted that you guys only
It's
talk to
giving bratty rich boy.
So
it's giving that.
Yeah, so
to
then
me.
he came out and he did 6 posts about how his parents are horrible narcissists. All they care about is money. Like before the wedding, they made him like write away his rights to his own last name, which was going to affect him and his family and like their income, which is like, of course, not true.
Right away his rights.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means. But then he's saying that it's true that the mom pulled the plug on the dress. He called it like with like days to go. They have said themselves they spent a year working with Valentino on the new dress, so it couldn't have been days. He also then says that it's true that Mark Anthony humiliated his wife and ruined their wedding because his mom stole their first dance and danced on him inappropriately at their wedding, and it made him really uncomfortable.
Was she wearing one of them short, like Spice Girl, like tube top
She was
dresses?
wearing,
Shit on platforms.
Yeah.
It was a slip dress, but people are like, what do you mean she danced on you inappropriately? Also, people are pointing out that in their Vogue article, they did have a first dance to an Elvis song.
And what Elvis song was that?
So the mom got 2 songs?
Well, they're saying, no. They're saying the wife, they had a first dance.
Oh, okay. And it took,
So they're
okay.
suggesting that he's kind of exaggerating by fibbing.
Well, in most weddings, there's the first dance for the bride and groom, there's a mother-son dance,
Yes.
and there's a father-daughter dance.
Yeah.
So, And I don't see Victoria Beckham twerking at a wedding.
Yeah, I see
she's
her. Very
She
offbeat,
dances
so.
a lot online, so you can see it, and it's definitely not. It's like
The shimmy.
skinny old woman.
Yeah.
Right. White
Yeah.
women shimmy.
Yeah.
Exactly, but like when they're so skinny and they're all bones and the bones are rattling,
Yeah,
and
and
it's
then they're
kind of-
holding the glass of wine, and
Yeah.
you just see the wine
And the ice
shaking. Yeah,
cube.
It's very clicky. Like you can see the elbows clicking.
Yeah.
So anyway, so that's what's come out, and now everybody was like, "Oh my God, they're so awful." It's true. They've been like terrorizing this poor couple. A lot of people are saying this is just like a bratty entitled boy. I feel like there has to be a middle ground where everybody in this is like a fucking psycho narcissist. My theory has always been he is like considered the loser. He tried to be a photographer. Everyone laughed at him.
Oh, yeah.
I saw
It
the
was-
photography book that his parents paid
He's
for.
trying to be a chef. It sucks. He's trying to be a hot sauce entrepreneur.
Yes.
Hot
yes.
sauce entrepreneur. It's giving Rob Kardashian selling socks.
For
Yes.
sure. And the thing is like now it's like, what are you doing with yourself? It sounds like y'all got a lot of free time. It seems like everybody needs to get in the field and get a job.
It sounds like
he
he's
got a
changing his
lot
name.
of time.
It sounds like he's changing his last name to his wife's
So they
last
each
name.
took each other's last name. Their names are Peltz Beckham. So here's my theory. My theory is that in that family, he's really embarrassed because his parents are obviously super successful, and he like obviously has a lot of money because of them, and he wants to do his own thing, and it keeps failing, and they keep trying to be like, well, just do our thing, because our thing works, and he's like really resentful of that. My theory is in her family, because she has this old ass billionaire dad, he's kind of like, well, why would you have a job? We're billionaires already. And I think he has that old man perspective of he's like 86 or something. And so every time when Brooklyn goes, I'm a hot sauce entrepreneur, he's like, wow, good job, son. Like, you know what I mean? I wonder if he like doesn't even care. It's just like,
Every time I hear stories like this, I'm like, what was my mother doing? It's like,
Right.
girl, get out there and meet these men,
Right.
or make it so that when I come out the womb, I'm set up properly.
you know, like
Right.
Padma Lakshmi's daughter.
Yeah, we know she's beautiful. She's such a good girl.
Well, you know, she didn't know who the baby daddy was, and it was between two billionaires.
And I love that.
And she did it so that one of the billionaires ended up being the dad, but the other billionaire was like, I like you both so much that I'm going to give her a trust too, and then died and left her money.
And then he
in the-
died.
Yeah,
Iconic. Oh.
to be that hot.
Girl, what
that
is
you
this
then
information?
in her memoir. I read her
Oh,
book.
you read the book. That's right.
Talk about mess.
Padma?
That's mess.
Padma, come on down and do
Padma,
you know
we
what?
need you on mess, mama.
I'm gonna shoot you a text.
Yes, we need Padma on here. Tell her to bring
Miss
on-
Lakshmi, bring us some. What's those potato things that she makes?
Oh,
You know what I'm talking
I
about.
forgot. Yes,
Samosas?
Yes,
Yes,
they're so
samosas.
good. That or one of the pasta dishes that she has made. Have her come over.
You guys eating dinner with Padma a lot?
Yes, we are.
Yeah, we
Wow.
are.
Well,
And
good
when
for
you
you.
go to her house for the after
See,
party,
yeah.
she's doing a white sauce and
And
a red sauce.
She's giving
She doing
options.
two
What does she have to
pastas.
partying? Her
she's
comedy
at her
shows?
home.
At her home. Well, she'll do like a fundraiser comedy show, and it's been like me, Marie, Larry Owens,
Jabuki.
Jabuki.
Okay,
like-
I'm noticing a pattern. Maybe I'm not invited.
Yeah, well, maybe she
yeah.
think your palate can't handle spice.
Yeah.
I've been working up to it.
But yeah, we'll go to her house, and then she's like pulling everything out of the refrigerator, out of the cabinet. She's a great host.
Honestly, phenomenal.
Some people tell you to come over, and then some people are like, no, you're over. You're here.
Yeah.
Like, when you're here,
your family.
Your family.
Wow.
Yeah.
Try to get into that family though, because there's like multiple streams of billions.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna work for me.
I feel like if
Yeah.
I'm gonna be with a billionaire, he gonna be old as hell.
It's her too.
Right. Okay, you know what? I'll put a pin in it.
I just don't understand Brooklyn. I don't get him. And obviously a lot of people don't get him, and they don't have to get him. And that's the thing. It's like, hey, sir, you want to make a thing for yourself? That's ego. That's like, what is the actual need? Like, is it financial? Do you have a shelter? Do you have food? You obviously have somebody who loves you. What is this extra curriculum shit that you're talking about? I like, you don't need to be a photographer.
No.
You don't need to be a chef.
No.
What is your passion? He's just trying all these.
doesn't
I guess that's
he
the
doesn't
joke.
have
These
a
are
passion.
his passions, though, right?
But
Like,
he's not good at any of this.
yeah, but you don't have to be good for it to be a passion. Look at men in sports.
Ooh, Claire, you tearing them up on this
Yeah.
episode. It's crazy.
Yeah. You saying men is what, like professional athletes?
No,
They
like
gotta be good
men
enough?
have if you ask men, like, what's your hobby? They'll be like, I love sports.
Oh, right. I hear what you're saying. You're talking about fans.
Yeah.
Spectators.
Because they have like fantasy football, which is
Or even
like,
they
insane.
play pickup. You know what I mean?
What's that?
Pickup basketball. It's like where
What's
you like
that?
pick up a ball and you like play basketball.
Girl, what kind of lesbian?
Don't look at me like
Oh, lesbians
that.
play pickup. Are you
That's
kidding?
what I'm saying. What's pickup? Jacks. They bouncing the ball and scooping up jacks. LOL. We're going to put a pin in that. We're going to put a pin in that. I don't know. It just sounds like rich, bored, spoiled kid.
I agree.
Whose parents gave him everything, and now he's with somebody richer than his parents.
Yeah.
And she's in his ear like, your mom's really mean to me. And he's like, she is kind of a bitch.
Exactly.
No.
He says it with an accent, a Brooklyn accent. Like he's British.
She's quite cunty. She's a bit of a cunt.
Exactly.
She's a bit of a cunt. But the thing is like, if you have a famous mom who's been famous for a long time, it's like, hey, babe, you're not going to slide in here and be her best friend. That's just what it is. It's like, if my mother was Diana Ross and then my girlfriend was like, I'm trying to be cool, it's
Are
Diana
you talking
Ross.
about Ashley Simpson?
Ashley Simpson.
Pieces of me, and they go to her. She's in Vegas. They were, Tracy was there. The family's
really
really
supportive.
supporting her.
I can't believe
but
Ashley-
Diana was not there.
Good for her.
I can't believe Ashley Simpson really infiltrated that family for real.
Yeah,
They're still going strong.
yes.
They have a beautiful daughter.
It's love.
I believe
love happens. But that's the thing when you're with famous people or people with like privilege. It's just like it's a different world. That people are finding love in all situations, and their head is sometimes it's pure, and then sometimes it's clouded.
I blame boy moms. Boy mothers are the reason why boys are the way they are. He's the first. He's her first son. They were probably spoiling the hell out of that. Oh, our precious, he's perfect. He's good at everything. That's why he sucks at photography. That's why he can't cook. That's why he can't do anything well. But they gassed him up. They told him he was good at everything. They pour into him. Now he's with somebody new. The mom is probably like, this is my baby boy. I'm sure Victoria Beckham has not been very nice to the wife.
Can I tell you, my real belief is that it is coming from him. I believe that he feels very resentful of his family. He has
Why?
no sense, because I think it sucks to feel like a loser.
But
What?
You don't think it sucks to
But do you think he
That's
feels
a
like...
lot of people's story.
Yeah.
They're losers,
And aren't
they work themselves up.
But
from
exactly,
the
but
ground
he
up.
doesn't have
Like,
to work.
He don't have no up.
And that's what I'm saying is exactly. He has like nothing to fight against. Like there is no reason for him to be such a fucking failure, except for that he's so devoid of talent that he's like.
Is he not the cute one? Let me see.
Not really. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because he found it. But like, do you know what I mean? I have a feeling that he, like his parents, exactly like you said, that his parents gassed him up his own life. Then he went out and tried something, and the whole world made fun of him over and over and over again. And now he's like doesn't know where to direct his anger, so he's like mad at them. And then I think he has this double thing of being like, on the one hand, obviously he's not going to not fly private, but also he's like mad that his parents like never kept it real and like are so coddly.
Kept it real.
Exactly, but I think he like.
Sir, you don't want this life.
But like, look what he did.
Brooklyn.
He went and found a billionaire.
You don't want Brooklyn.
But my
okay,
question-
like
He
you don't-
wasn't mad
you don't
at
wanna
his
take the
parents.
He
train?
couldn't have been mad at them. He wasn't really mad at them because he stayed under their roof.
But that's what I'm
Until he
saying.
got married. Jaden Smith was like, I'm out. He got his own house. He was like 40. He took that Karate Kid coin and moved out of Will and Jada's house.
did.
No, and that's why I don't think he's really mad. That's why I don't think it's about Nicola. I don't think he's really mad at them. I think he's mad at himself, and he's blaming them.
Baby, you
Listen.
got to talk to that lady. You got to go to whatever couch. And I'm sure it's a real nice couch. It's not like some Joy Bird or whatever. Like
That's pretty nice.
Oh, wow.
You guys don't have any sponsors. That's a sponsor. Be careful.
I got a Joy Bird at the crib. That's crazy.
They'll send you a couch.
You spent many a
I
nap.
love
Learn
Joy
from
Bird.
my
Joy Bird.
mistakes. Don't talk
I love
shit.
Joy
Why
Bird.
tell that Joy Bird like it's West Ham? You
What's
got a lot of nerve, bitch.
Me and my IKEA couch. I'm like, yeah,
That's
bitch. You don't want no Joy Bird.
That's crazy.
I mean, okay. This will relate it back to you. I mean, how are you with your mother-in-law? Did y'all hit it off good?
Are you close?
Yeah, I really like her actually. They're very supportive of the comedy and stuff. They're great. Like they actually are really great. So I'm like cool with them. They also live in Canada, so I feel like I see them. You know what I mean?
yeah.
That's cool.
I'll say
Canadians
that.
are chill. They're just
Yeah.
like, okay, all right.
Yeah.
A boot. Sorry. Sorry.
I feel like that because like my husband like
Poutine?
Yeah, exactly.
Poutine, yes.
That's a
poutine
great-
fries. Brooklyn Beckham is 26 years old. He's
so
gonna
young.
be an idiot. He truly doesn't know.
You know who she dated before him?
Who?
Anwar Hadid. So she's got like a type.
Oh, I do know who that is.
Oh, the Hadid,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Hadid
yeah.
brother.
I don't know.
She loves like the loser brother of a famous family.
For me,
Yeah.
these people were eating it up on TikTok. They're like, oh my God. First of all, when anybody's putting words on the text on a black screen. I'm like,
I'm not reading that.
I'm not reading this.
I gotta hold my finger down to read.
I'm
this
not that
text.
interested.
Yeah.
Like, sir, if you don't prop your phone up and do a front-facing video like everyone. Oh, you want to be amongst the people? Get your ass online.
I feel like
and do the work.
I think I can read faster than they can deliver because you start letting these people talk and they really start like, giving themselves like side parts and they're explaining. I feel like get to the point and I'll skim on my own time.
I don't want these words on it because it's always bullshit. And it's like, who helped you with this? You got like a team of like 7 other people telling you, we'll move that word around. No. I don't want to say it. I think that it's what makes me annoyed is the people who are so wrapped up in this. Not you, because you're coming here with the mess. But it's the people.
This is your job.
Yeah, this is your job.
Yeah,
You're obviously boots on the ground journalism. But I just think that the people who care, it's like, how could you care about, no offense, I don't know if he listens to mess, Brooklyn Beckham. If he is the loser that y'all claim he is, y'all are so pressed, Panini, about everything that he wrote. And dissecting it and doing the videos on TikTok, it's like if there's so many other people who've had situations happen that people are not even paying them no mind.
Can I defend that for a minute?
Okay.
I will say because it's been going on for 3 years and clearly like stories have been leaked to the press, and then every time they do like a full on interview, they deny it, then they show up and have their photo, and then they're so
Who's denying it?
The families, like the Beckhams, and like both couples have been like, no, we love each other, we're good, but then like they're not showing up at birthdays, and because it's been 3 years of the public being like, is something going on there? The fact that he just came out and said, this is exactly why I'm mad. Actually, I'm like, thank you. Because people have been speculating for years. So I think there's like something kind of legit about coming out and be like, here's exactly what's going on. Here's why I'm mad at my mom.
Rich people are bored.
Wouldn't you, exactly, but wouldn't you rather them tell you than just like tell me what your problem is? Tell me your mess. That's the premise of your podcast. Tell me your mess.
Yes. But we haven't had people. If Victoria Beckham want to come on the pod, let's go. But
hey, Victoria, tell us what you want, what you really, really want.
But the good thing about
I'm here for it.
Like mess is like this is of the people. This is like small mess, but some big mess. But like mess, you don't know. Sometimes people are talking about people we don't know them. So there's that illusion of like. How messy is this? But these people who have money and publicists and stuff, y'all ain't got nothing else better to do with your time? I don't know. It's just like...
Well, he doesn't. He don't have a job.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, he is a hot sauce entrepreneur.
What does that mean?
Should we try his hot sauce on mess?
I don't think I've ever seen it on Hot Ones.
No,
I don't think it's out in stores maybe, but it's definitely like, if you Google him, that's how he calls himself.
Girl. All I know is I saw some like previews from his photography book, and the captions are bad, the photos are bad, it's all bad. His parents invited top like Vogue people and like people from all these top magazines to like support his book release, and it's just like, this is why I don't have kids. You give to these children, and they can still grow up and be assholes.
But I see, like, it's inappropriate to give that much. You know what I mean?
Is it?
If you got it, give it.
I think if your son sucks at photography, don't invite the top photography judges in the world to come like tell him he's ass to his face. Like let him do a little party with his, like, you know what, let him post on Facebook.
Not Facebook.
No, I think
let him do a carousel.
Yeah. 20 slides.
I disagree. And that's why we're different than the people who have, access and wealth and all this other stuff. We're too busy like, this got to be good. I have to work hard. I have to follow these fucking rules. These people are not following any rules.
Yeah.
They're doing whatever the hell they want. And they're like, I want everybody and their mama to come see my boy. And that's how they push themselves up to the top. And these people are not really, what do you call, what's the word?
Talented?
Not talented. They're
Qualified?
Huh?
Qualified?
Qualified. They're not qualified.
Yeah.
There's so many people who have jobs and you're like, how did you get here? Because people have been siphoning them through and pushing them up and be like, they are the best. They're amazing. Their work is great.
Okay, I got a new theory. About what's happening. Maybe the problem is not with the mom, it's with the dad. His dad is a world-famous soccer player. Yeah. Son can't play soccer.
See, that's my theory.
Maybe that's what the problem is.
But like he clearly earned it. You know what I mean? I think he's like embarrassed now that he can't earn anything.
The son.
And I think he's blaming his parents for being like, I can't earn anything because you gave it to me. When really the problem is he can't earn anything because he hasn't. Do you know what I mean?
He don't want it bad. He ain't got that dog
No, of course
in
not,
him.
but he doesn't even know. But he's
He
still,
ain't got that dog in him.
The dog in him. He was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
Yeah, but look at
If you're giving me everything, why would I want to work for something?
Hold on. Now I could be speaking out of term, but wasn't LeBron James his son? People
They
making a
drag
video.
his son all the time.
But he's still doing the work. He's
because
still in
his
there.
dad got him on the basketball team that he's on.
But isn't he doing better? Man in the room.
He said no.
You don't want to say?
Sydnee 5 minutes ago didn't know about pickup.
He's
And
doing
she's
fine.
like,
Know about
Brawny.
LeBron James.
How's little Brawny doing?
Brawny stats.
You go, but it's already.
But isn't he
But his
good now?
rebounds this year, he's rebounding really well.
Rebounding. We talk
What
about
do you mean?
Bronny.
I'm talking about
We talking
Bronny.
about Bronny though. Is he good? Is he better?
He got better this year.
He got better than it takes time. Sometimes you
He's
see,
on a professional basketball team.
there's some
He
people
should
on
have
the,
been great.
No, but there's some people on the team we don't even know their names, and they're
Because
on the
their
team.
dads are not famous.
Yeah. That's
His
the
name
only
is
reason you know
LeBron-
Steph Curry.
His name is LeBron
Nepo
James,
baby.
and then he named his son Bronny James.
I would do some shit like that. I'm like, come on, City Washington, come
Sydney
on.
and City.
City, come here, City.
How
I
you
love you,
spell
girl.
City, sis, with a
City.
D or a T? Is it City like titties?
I don't know. The way people spell my name wrong still to this day, it doesn't even matter.
You should
They're
change
gonna
it.
get it wrong.
You should change it.
What should I change it to?
A different spelling.
I'm not doing that.
I.E.
City.
Sydney I.E.
Say it to City.
Claire,
SYDNIE.
do you want to leave? Are you ready to go? Are you ready to wrap up,
It might
babe?
be time to wrap it up, actually. We do gotta go.
Yeah, damn, Claire. Yo, honestly, I'm so glad that you came here because I was like, how could you do a long form podcast about these, celebrity memoirs? But you find a way to make everything interesting.
Oh my God, thank you.
Because I did not give a damn about this Brooklyn Beckham scenario or whatever. A fiasco.
Sure.
But you provided. I appreciate you.
Thank you so much. I don't even do the memoirs anymore. We actually changed podcasts. So if you
I know
It's
that.
not
I know.
memoirs no more?
No.
Oh, y'all done it.
we rebranded.
What's the rebrand?
It's called Good Noticings. It's more like almost like a magazine. We do like 6 or 7 topics, and it'll be everything from like the Beckhams to like Iran to like this week we interviewed someone from the ACLU about.
Well, I saw didn't y'all have a premiere for that?
Yeah.
We didn't get invited. This is crazy.
Would
Like,
you guys have come? Would you guys have come?
Crazy.
Would you have come?
We love an
we
event.
come to
babe.
events.
We love a gala.
Yeah.
You know I'm coming
premiere.
out with my special. You got if I get like a premiere party, would you guys want to come?
Absolutely. It's gonna
Is
be
your dad going to be there?
No.
If he's not gonna be there, I don't think I would.
What's
What's your father's name?
Jerry.
Jerry. Jer. Okay,
Yes,
so
Jerry was mad cool at the bar. I'm telling you, he was like
and that's
putting
why
his hand over.
That's why he's not gonna be at the premiere because you put your titties on his
No,
back.
I did not.
City with the titties.
No.
Now, what's the best celebrity memoir you've ever read? Just for the viewers before we go.
Okay, I'll give like 5.
Okay, great.
Okay, sorry, I just saw
Top
my face. I'm like, oh.
Since
No,
you came
Claire,
with the
stop it, stop
centrifuge face.
Yeah, well,
look good.
you gotta. Okay, I'm gonna go. Crying in H Mart is really good, by
Crying?
Michelle Zauner. She's kind of like a musician, like an indie musician, but because of that, she's actually a really good writer. It's really interesting. She's like talks about her like mom dying of cancer, even though they fought a lot through food. So that's good. Viola Davis is really good.
Viola Davis. Yeah.
I say Elvira is really good.
The
She
vampire
became a
lady?
lesbian at 78.
Yeah, there's always time, ladies.
She became a
There's
lesbian
always
at 78.
time.
She was like hanging out with gay people her whole life. She was fully married. She tried to do a comeback in her like late 50s or something. The movie flopped and they went bankrupt. Her husband left her over it. She was like, what am I going to do? She goes to the gym. Day 1, she's at the gym. A lesbian is like, can I listen to this? She goes, yeah, we can hang out, but I'm not gay. She keeps going, I'm not gay. She goes, within 6 months, my trainer was living with me, but in a not gay way. And then she finally goes, you know what? We had sex and it turned out I was gay.
Within 6 months, my trainer was living.
I think it
with
might
me.
have been sooner. Like she showed up to fix something and never moved out. It
That
was
is
crazy.
so
Is this how the
lesbian.
lesbians is
Yes,
moving in
that
on
is
people?
very.
You
much
haven't
so
heard
how
the
the
U-Haul?
lesbians doing.
Yeah.
Well,
The lesbians
sure,
don't
but I'm
play.
saying like a light bulb is loose and you live here?
Marie, you don't remember how I was with Adrian? I had a little accident, and then she came to the hospital, took care of me, and then I stayed at her house, and then I never went home.
I do remember that.
Yeah, it just happens.
Yeah, that's
But
yeah.
the trainer, why is the trainer fixing stuff at the house? You don't have
Exactly,
a
because
person that you can pay to do
people subconsciously are doing things. You know what I mean?
that? Okay, so Elvira.
I was like, I'm not gay, but this really jacked woman at the gym, I bet she could fix my light bulb.
And that man left her and she said, I guess that's it. Hey, sis, come fix this loose table leg.
She said, I'm rock bottom. I think I can get some coochie now.
yeah. And then you know who else will say? Jeanette McCurdy's I'm Glad My Mom Died.
Oh, I heard that
Yeah,
was
I heard
so
of
good.
that.
It's really good. And it's like a
People were
quick,
upset.
easy read,
Yeah.
but it's fucked up.
Quick and
Yeah.
easy read.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means. Quick and easy in 2022. 2026?
Mm-hmm. We're going to do quick and easy reads.
Reading is hard. I'll listen to the audiobook. And then what was the number one? You said that was 4, I think.
I think I did Crying in H Mart, Viola Davis, Molly Shannon, Elvira, and then
Molly Shannon.
Yeah, Molly Shannon's is crazy.
Is that
Yes.
Superstar?
Yeah, but you know what's good about hers? Comedians always try to be funny. They always just like make their memoir like basically their stand-up set but written out.
Want that.
And it kind of ages poorly. And then but hers is just like a dead ass memoir because she had crazy shit happen to her. Like when she was like a baby, her dad drunk drived and killed her mom and her 2 siblings. And so like obviously he was kind of fucked up about that.
Was she in the car?
Yeah.
And so she's got a survivor's remorse?
Yeah.
Kind of. And then there's like this whole like crazy thing. And then she didn't even get on TV till she was like 30, 35. And then she got married like in her 40s to a guy 10 years younger and had kids.
Oh, we
So
might have to
good
read
for
this
her.
book. We have a little book club we're starting.
No way.
Me, Marie, and Amina. And we started with the self-help book because of me. But I think we're going to move on to something else. This could be in the
Yeah,
mix.
we're doing a black book for February.
Oh, okay.
Sydney, you're
Yes,
not
sir.
allowed to pick
Viola
the next
Davis's
book.
is really good.
I saw the doc. She had like a Netflix doc
I can see
about
that.
her life, and it was
Gabrielle
pretty crazy.
Union's was really good.
Oh, come on.
She has 2. She's like funny and cute.
2 memoirs.
Who?
Gabrielle Union.
Oh, yeah, she does.
She's got essays. Yeah, they're good. They're actually really good.
Wow, Claire, you a reading ass beach, huh?
I read 250 celebrity memoirs.
You deserve every dime.
Thank you.
Any cent, whatever you got, you did it. You're
Now I
doing
see
the work.
why y'all switched to a magazine.
Yeah, you're like, enough with the reading, bitch.
We're doing horoscopes tonight. Girl, all right, well, thank you for being here. Is there anything that you feel like you need to leave the people
Yeah,
with?
I mean, from somebody who's you've been caught out there saying too much, do you have any?
I just want to say I don't mean any ill will, and a lot of this times I'm talking shit. I don't even mean it. It just came up, and like I think I'm worse.
Okay, if you watching this, hopefully you're having an orgy tonight.
And I'm not invited, and that's what I deserve.
Yeah, I'm not inviting you
Put
to the
us on the
orgy.
list.
Yeah.
Oh, my special comes out February 13th for Galentine's Day. It's called Claire Parker's 32. It's about thinking about having a baby. It's about literally like not getting Botox and being the oldest person on the internet and having Gen Z call you ugly all the time.
Oldest person on the internet, you about to turn 32?
No, now I'm 33.
Oh yeah, that is.
I filmed it when I was 32, and it was about the year I was 32.
Okay.
So it's my experience being 32.
literally the oldest person on the internet.
Oldest
That's
person on the
crazy.
internet.
Well,
Okay.
listen, they're mean to me. But I'm the oldest person they have access and are mean to.
Yeah, guys, y'all get ready to watch that special. We can't wait. Thank you so much, Claire.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.